Job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Chelsea find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Defending of the desperate variety. He's on it, can he get away? And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Verona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's in on goal. Goes for a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Chelsea are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have...
Mbappe! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys. Decent chance! Oh, there was plenty on that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe. He's gone for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
He rises! And he seemed certain to get the 6th. Neymar. And it's Soboslai. And Hernandez. Can he get it through? Neymar picks it up out wide. Verona are looking to go forward now. Great defending, strong and determined. Caicedo. Rudiger. Caicedo has created 1 goal already. And it's Koundé. And Koundé. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's shifting through the gears here. Gets into some space. Lovely feet. Ball driven towards the far post.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Hernandez. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Neymar. Hernandez. Szoboszlai has found the net here, of course. Hernandez opts for safety. And it's Hernandez. Neymar. Hernandez. Crosses it. Osimhen! It's in! And he is just ripping it up!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Now it's Osimhen.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Hernandez. And here's Osimhen. Nicely aimed pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
And we'd like to inform you
Well,
now
for
that
me,
the
it's a
latest
lead that's
travel
thoroughly
information
deserved,
is
Peter.
currently being
They've been
displayed on the
quicker to
screen.
pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Chelsea utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Well, that looks a decent ball. Neymar! Oh, what a climb! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Verona have the chance to go the other way. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's lofted through here. Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Verona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Caught offside that time. Rudiger. Caicedo. Now it's Osimhen. And it's Hernandez. Oh, that is a... He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Osimhen under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai. Messi. And it's Szoboszlai. Al-Musrati. No way through there. Caicedo. And it's Messi. And Koundé. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Looking to go deep. And he's following up. And it's in. They are getting horribly bullied. And it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And it's been played through. Shot, surely! Caicedo gets it away. That's headed upfield. Oh, Red, nice interception. Al-Musrati. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Szoboszlai. He has a look up. And the shot! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 77 minutes.
Another one! This must be his personal high. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a promising position, and here's him. Shoots! And yes, it's there! How many, just how many? The golf in class is vast.
After 84
Well, it's a goal
minutes
fest,
is
and the fact it's so
number
one-sided
20,
now is getting scary.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Szoboszlai.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass. Tries to get it clear. Akpro.
Added minute has been
4
indicated.
added minutes on the board. Over to the left. And it's gone back to the keeper. Koundé. Caicedo. And he plays one through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Osimhen, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up
Just a quick
perfectly,
announcement.
and the
We would like
players
to
carried
inform
out
you
his
that-
instructions.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Osimhen. Caicedo. And it's lofted through here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I personally like the look of this guy, Mattia Zaccagni, Peter, because he just seems to have a unique reading of the game, almost as if he's playing on a different frequency to the rest of the team. And I mean that in the best possible manner. Whether it's high-tempo passing or hitting the bylines to play cutbacks, he tries things that...
And the shots! They've played it short. No way through, so back it comes. He's being urged to shoot. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's being shifted off it. Zaccagni goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Opts to... He's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Caicedo. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Marusic. Lazio looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, he's found support out wide. That is lovely. Now it's Maldini. That's a good ball. Messi. Now Neymar. Mbappe is onto this. He might be in here. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Can he finish? And it's a goal! so smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Gol! Ha segnato al 27esimo minuto, numero 20.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Pellegrini. Hernandez gets it away. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. He is starved of space and time. Now it's Maldini. Now it's Isaacson. Romagnoli. Taylor. Van Dijk. Now it's Osimhen. And here's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Szoboszlai! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Romagnoli promptly onto that, and that is that. Played out to the right. Lovely feet. Neymar. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Osimhen. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Sakani. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Maldini. Mbappe. Now it's Osimhen.
Un minuto di recupero.
Oh, what a ball! It's Neymar! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
There's the whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chelsea in control at half-time, 2-0. And the second half gets underway. Now it's Osimhen. And here's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Taylor. And it's Pellegrini. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now that's well seen too. Caicedo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Isaacson. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Szoboszlai, over to the left. This looks promising, and he's oh, shooting chance! just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. A case now of complete control. Nicely spread. Isaacson. Now it's Maldini. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Chelsea have a free kick. Neymar! Off the post! Messi's header! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Zaccagni. Taylor. Now it's Zaccagni. Now it's Maldini. Here's Zaccagni. Caicedo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Knocks it into space. Isaacson receives it in a wide position. Played with finesse. That's the keeper's ball. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Goes looking wide. Rovella. Taylor. Maldini goes steaming forward. Tries to pass it through. And he's in on goal. Shoots! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Lazio choosing to make the first change.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 18.
Things
Numero
looking
27.
so easy, almost too
Numero
easy
3.
here.
Lasciano il campo per
Rovella.
il numero 9. Pedro. Il numero 19. Il numero 23.
Marusic. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rudiger. And it's Rudiger. Hernandez. Neymar looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Marusic. That's Taylor. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Osimhen. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Husai. Marosic. Now it's Pedro. Now it's Pedro. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Out to the right. Now it's Pedro. Neymar. Hernandez. And it's Rudiger. Van Dijk. For Szoboszlai. Messi, a massive creative influence involved in so many goals. And it's Messi. Ended up in no man's land. Husai, spread it left. Zaccagni. And it's Husai.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Played out towards the right wing. Caicedo. And that's that. Chelsea really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And he shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Pellegrini is there and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I'll be fascinated to see how the manager instructs Lorenzo Pellegrini to operate in this game, because you can see him playing very effectively as a number 6, a number 8 or a number 10, playing behind the striker. And he must be a nightmare to defend against with the way he's able to drift into wide areas and just keep everyone guessing. What a talent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Cristante. Zaragoza. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Szoboszlai. Hernandez. Looking for a run-up. Kone gets over and intercepts. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, they can break here. Rudiger. And it's Van Dijk. And Koundé. Oh, good-looking ball. Distributed tidily. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here. Not a chance, surely! Now, and it's come back out to him. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
So we're still where we started right now. Ndika.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Mbappe, and it's Messi. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! It's there! There is the breakthrough! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real shapes to shoot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager scream.
Mbappe! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Quality ball. Danger averted for now. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Marlon.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Marlon. Celik. And it's Pellegrini. Chelsea have scored two quick goals here. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Mbappe, Messi, and Messi! In for the pieces! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Cristante. Chelsea looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Caicedo. Szoboszlai. Koundé. It's a really well-measured ball. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's fabulous. Elects to cross. And that has been cleared. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's a promising position. Koundé. And it's Messi.
Maybe 3 minutes at a time.
Szoboszlai, and he's forced to go back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Zaragoza, that's a good ball out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the first half is done. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Chelsea have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Neymar. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Cristante. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Koundé. Looking for options for movement. Now the ball, he's got full, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
The goal scorer after 50.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Chelsea are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Celik. That is lovely. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Osimhen.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's picked it up out wide. Ball swung it. He gets big. No mistake. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 58 minutes is...
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pellegrini in acres of space out wide. He's had a shot! It's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
After 60 minutes is number 14,
They're still trying to make a game of this. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
And that has left him in a heap. stood up well to him there. Neymar. Kone. Cristante. Played out to the right. And here's Marlon. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Real chance! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Mancini. And it's Cristante. And it's Pellegrini. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Mbappe.
That was lovely, that. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gets his head on it! And that's wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Over to the left. No, he refuses to take the bait. Neymar. Neymar goes steaming forward. Osimhen looking to run onto it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's El Shaarawy. Well timed, excellent interception. Rudiger. And this is Dybala. That has been cut short. Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Dybala. Searching pass he's played there. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Caicedo gets good distance on it. Messi, now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Osimhen. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 23, Messi. Number 18, Szoboszlai. Coming on the field.
Chance to shoot!
Number 14.
And he's missed it.
Number 8, Palmer. Number 9, Gavi.
Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Neymar! Glorious! A finish of true class! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. It makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Chelsea are having a ball here. Celik. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has
There will
snuffed
be
out the
5
danger.
minutes added time.
And it's Pellegrini. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's El Shaarawy! And he steered it beyond the post. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. 5 minutes to add. Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He came in hard, very hard. Mbappe, Neymar, can he finish? It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And time is up. Chelsea really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his
Hello,
attack up
everybody,
perfectly, and the
join
players
me in
carried out
wishing
his
a happy
instructions
wedding
to the letter,
anniversary
it would
for one
seem.
of our fan club
Everything
members.
working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. De Ligt, a key player here, and not... He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Chiellini has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here. De Bruyne. Neymar defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Luis Suarez. Otto. He is through here. Showing good feet. Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a pretty loose pass. De Ligt. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Kimmich. De Bruyne. He's gone for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
De Bruyne brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Zanetti.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball! Shot could take the shot! No mistake! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Look at the space here. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that has not gone well. Chance here to counter. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Foot in. Rijkaard goes on a charge down the left. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Zanetti cuts out the pass. Oh, terrible mistake. Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. This is Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Caceres hurtling down that right flank. Offside again. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Not the most accurate pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. It's Luis Suarez! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
De Ligt. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's Kimmich. Neymar. Referee's given a throw. Picked out brilliantly. And it's made its way to him. Caceres just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, that's fabulous. Zanetti has it out wide and in space.
Has been indicated.
Cross to the back post. Messi. Chelsea are looking to break at pace.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Keith. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Great chance! That was probably asking just too much. And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. He's had a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Eto'o. And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Caceres. Kimmich turns back here, probably the best option. Roberto Carlos.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Messi. And it's Otto. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Eto'o, Cristiano Ronaldo. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Looking for the run. Otto looking to run onto it. Oh, sweet feet. Otto tries, he rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Messi tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. And the shot! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Shevchenko.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. And that is expertly dealt with. Cleared without complication. Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Zanetti tries to clear. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Shevchenko really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
And it's been taken short. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's taking no chances there. Corner number 2 then. Chelsea could try it again now. Chelsea have their third corner. Rijkaard with the clearance. Roberto Carlos. Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's Neymar!
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. 1, maybe 2, realistic.
Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Shevchenko! Oh, that could cost them.
Shevchenko clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Kimmich is there, and he can pick it up. And he welcomes it in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Shevchenko. And they're on him in a flash. That's a cute ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. The final 5 minutes. Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get... Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Now it's Messi, driving forward. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot at goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it short.
Added minutes has been indicated.
This is Neymar. Neymar has a look. Can he finish? And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. All hands on deck for this one. Suarez with the short one. Ambitious ball here. That's a shade optimistic. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Nice looking ball. And this is Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. And that will be it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to kick off.
Welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has. And he shoots! There it is! There is the breakthrough! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Back into the middle. Oh, that is a nice touch. Looks a big header!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
France claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nicely shaped ball. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Shifted it to the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, this looks sharp. And he was quick to react. And it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Threads one in. Floated through. Oh, super. And the shot! He's scored! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Romario. That is a great pick out. Neuer gets rid without sophistication. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Shevchenko. And this is Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's shifting through the gears here. The cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Has a look and plays it forward. Clipped into space. Corner given. It's their second corner of the game. And it's Thuram. And this is Cruyff. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And this is Batistuta. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been clubbed away. De Ligt. And it's Neymar. Here's Roberto Carlos. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball swung in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. De Bruyne with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Bruyne. Strong running down that left flank. Saliba. Kimmich has created one goal already. De Ligt. Tries to play it through. And that's an errant pass.
2 added minutes.
Well, he was
has
clearly
been
disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! Romario! You beauty! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
We are glad to inform
So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Romario. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's been slipped through. Romario showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Romario! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
He's having a shot! It's a goal! Right back in the game! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This is real chance! He has done it! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It is a good finish. There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Corner number 3 coming up. Header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Caceres, great vision. Messi gets into a good position. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 2 then. Messi, shot a goal! So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Owen. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Kimmich. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Shevchenko. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Turan, and back to the keeper they go. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Messi. Now it's Kimmich. And he's been shifted off it. Czech sends that a long way. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. De Bruyne. Oh, easy pickings there. 75 minutes played. Played into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Oh, Super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're back in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
France get themselves into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's a dangerous ball. Bumps him off it and... Great chance! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed grit.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Leicester deals with that comfortably. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Neuer getting this one clear. Now it's Messi. Saliba wins the duel this time. Mbappe. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neymar. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Carlos. And he's intervened well there. A vicious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Knocks it into space. And this is Owen. And he's away. Takes a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all.
And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
And this is a quick